Alright guys, a little update on the Integra, because I know a lot of y'all are following this and a lot of you couldn't care less about the f250, but the machine shop called me earlier today. Today is Wednesday. I don't know when I'm going to get this video uploaded, but they said that it needs to be resurfaced for sure. It wasn't flat, so it was a little warped. And he also had a couple valves that he has to grind because they weren't sealing 100%. So he said it should be ready in a day or two. He's kind of backed up. So hopefully I can get that and maybe put it all back together this weekend, get it fired up, get that head gasket seated in. That would be nice. But on with regular programming, and here's something you don't want to watch. Guys, we are back with the 7.3. This is the factory tailgates that came on, I think like the 99 to 2007 F250s and F350s. And this is the factory tailgate that came on the 08 and up. It says Super Duty. It looks better. It's got a big Ford emblem, and I don't know, it just jives better. And also, if you look, these are the stock taillights, and these are the newer taillights. I believe this is a 2010 model truck, and mine is an 01. So this all actually swaps right over. So the back of this can end up going on there, and the back of that can go on there. And that's actually what I have permission to do. So this is just going to highlight how you go about doing this and swapping over the tailgates and the lights and the things you need to look for. So, well, let's get started, and I'm going to get the mine off first. Alright, so I got the tailgate off. It's super simple. There's straps that go down when the tailgate opens up and go right to here. You just pull the little flap open and you pull this strap off. And then you pull this strap off, and right here, see it's slotted. So you open it up about somewhere right in this angle. Then you can pull this side off, and the other side just pulls right out. I got it off by myself. It was fairly easy. And the part that we need to swap over, I believe, is actually this piece. I'll get the other one off and I'll double check, but I'll be right back. On the older model trucks, it is going to be the driver's side is the circle. And on the newer model trucks, it has the slot. So if you're swapping them over, you need this driver's side bracket. Other than that, everything else will go on, and the passenger side bracket is the same. All right, here's with the new 08 and up tail light in, and this is the old tail light. When you pull it off, let me get this one off. The center plug will work for the new one, but the bottom one is not going to work. You're going to have to cut and get the new connector for the new style, and actually you have to extend the harness because it'll go in the top. Because see, the reverse light's on the bottom on these, and the reverse light is on the top on these. All right, and this is the new light with the smaller socket for the reverse bulb, and here's where I spliced in and added a section of wire because it's normally a short section, and then this is the old reverse bulb that used to go down into the bottom on the old style light. So that's pretty much how you do it. So then we can pop this up into there, and see these grooves right here, they just fit back into that hole. So right there, right there, and just push it and pop it back on. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And then to screw it back down, where'd my screws go? There'll be one screw here and one screw right there, and that's all that holds it on there. Alright, and now here's a side-by-side comparison of the old and the new on the truck. So yeah, they kind of like stick out a little bit more, if you can kind of see that, whereas the old ones were just like flush. So definitely looks a little bit newer. I like it, so a little bit better. Just a fun, quick, and can be very cheap. These lights online are like $59 for a set. So the lights are very cheap. The tailgate's what's hard to come by. The newer style tailgates can be rather expensive. But if you find somebody with a work truck that wants to do the swap and make a little bit of money, or you throw them something, so that, you know, if they just want a regular tailgate, it doesn't matter to them. You can swap out and be buddies. All right, guys, and now another little fun fact: when you're changing out this driver's side bracket, I forgot to mention it, but you're going to need a T50 torque socket to go in there. So it'll fit right in there, and they're kind of a pain. Be gentle with them, and I use some PB Blaster WD-40 because they're in there tight. So, all right, well, let me get a shot of it with the tailgate up and everything. All right, and there she is. She's got a brand new rear end. Still old truck in the front, but new truck in the back. So turned out really good. The body lines match up better than I thought it would. The only thing is like the plastic is definitely like a newer plastic, but I could probably clean that up and get it to match. So yeah, well, that's how you do your rear end conversion on your 99 to 04, well, 99 to 07 f250, f350 to a like 08 and up. Thanks for watching. This is Brandon with Motor Nubs. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Stop. No.